All right, sir, we're ready to roll to the Kentucky football game.
Ugh. Is Stoops still there?
Yes, sir, same coach.
Screw that. Take me to the play at Ford's Theater.
Yes, Mr. President.
From the sear to the sizzle, Stoops Steakhouse brings the heat. Fire it up tonight at Stoops.
Have the Wildcats let you down again? Do you feel the pain of another heartbreaking Saturday? You may be entitled to financial compensation. I'm Matt Jones. I'm sweet, and I'm fighting for you. Call.
If you love the Catechin, you are going to flip for this. Meet the Big Papa Podcast Puppet.
That's right. He brings the same jokes and that unapologetic, raw sexual energy we've grown to expect from every episode, only now he's... Let's go, Cat!
When the scoreboard turns ugly, crack a cold one that doesn't. Stoops Buyout Lager. Drink up, bitch.
They don't have a home. They deserve better. But not today. Please don't donate to these dogs. Donate somewhere else. Donate to the Mark Stoops Buyout Fund. Time to move.
Because watching Kentucky football makes me want to myself.
Good thing you don't have to risk it. SureSeal Plus colostomy bags lock in leaks, odors, and anxiety, so game day stays comfortable no matter the
Right, dropped to 3-3. At some point, you wonder if the magic's just gone.
And it feels like the same story every October. Losing winnable games. Whoa there, Wildcats! Hungry for a comeback? Swing into Stoops Steakhouse for our legendary buyout special. 16-ounce.
Have you ever wondered what people mean when they talk about a coaching buyout in college football? When a school signs a coach to a contract, it promises to pay him for a...
Because you deserve more than medicine. You deserve a brighter tomorrow.
Why can't you be happy?
It's not my choice, son. I was born a Kentucky football fan.
Buyout Stoops. Save families.
Our coach is cooked. And so is this.
Sir, we have a spot for you in the lifeboat. You can still make it to the Kentucky football game if you get on now.
No, thanks. I'm good.
Hey, it's me with your pizza. Let me in, okay? We can watch the Catechin. You're gonna love it. They have this guy Caleb, and he really just get me, you know? For real. Let me in. Do you like puppets?
Sir? Hey, call the police. What's going on? The Wildcat just ran out with half the top shelf. Get me an officer now. That damn football team has him drinking again.
Howdy, y'all. Name's Barry Larkin. Today I'm going to give you a little review of Blanton's bourbon. First I gotta find it. I have looked everywhere. Pantry, couch, even the dang attic. Can't find it. Well, I guess I'm just a liar.
Meat. At Stoops Steakhouse, the hot seat comes with cushions and slaw.
What are you doing? You were going 85 and a 45. You have to get back to the game.
He said he knew Dennis.
He said he played at Mississippi State.
He said a lot of things.
Who exactly is Ashley? Where's the Blantons?
And where the hell is Barry?
Stoops action figure. Yeah! Now you can bring the disappointment home with
Whoa,
you.
He fell again.
Activate almost win mode and watch the magic nearly happen. The ultimate game day hero, always ready to almost win big.
Welcome to the Red Meat Zone.
Meat.
We punt on passes, not portions. Try the third and long rib. Can't beat ranked teams? We'll beat our prices.
Ben from the Catechin, $500. Wow. Thank you so much, man. You're my most loyal watcher, and you keep this little corner of the internet alive. I'm beyond grateful for you.
I like Ben. So what? Everybody likes Ben. I like Caleb. Caleb was gone for like 2 months. I like Braden. Braden? Oh, no way! You like Braden?
Hey guys, for football season, I wanted to do a little get ready with me video. First and only step, a generous pour of Kentucky bourbon. You're gonna need it. When is basketball starting?
At BBN Credit Union,
We're offering low-rate loans.
To help you contribute to the Stoops Buyout Fund.
I did my part.
I did my part.
I did my part.
I did my part.
Join your neighbors. Apply today and let's finish.
Some mornings feel heavy. Some days pass you by. But with Stoops Buyout, everything changes. Energy returns. Joy follows. Take control. Take back your team.
Halftime adjustments.
Our coach can't adjust. Our chef does. Meat.
They want to talk about a government shutdown? I just want Stoops to not get shut down for once in SEC play. You dig?
Another Saturday, another gut punch. Wildcats drop it late, and folks are asking why it feels so familiar.
It's the same script.
Missed tackles, red zone stalls, and here we are talking about moral.
You deserve a brighter tomorrow. Get him out of here.
Who's your favorite on the catechin?
Ben, I love him. He has a great vibe.
Who's your favorite on the catechin?
Kale or Jared? They call Jared Big Papa Podcast. Love him.
Who's your favorite on the catechin?
Anyone but Braden, to be honest.
Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask, will Kentucky ever win another football game? I swear to God, I'd rather go to Dallas again than watch this team send Stoops to the moon.
Getting fired? Only our grill is. Meat. Turnovers? That's dessert. Free apple turnover with any large steak. Stoops Steakhouse. 2-0 versus hunger, where the only thing getting sacked is the potatoes. Stoops Steakhouse.
Wow, Braden. 10 years. And still in love.
I know, Braden, but did you know we're in a Stoops Steakhouse ad?
Wait, what?
Meat. Welp, Kentucky lost. Again. So here you go, viewers. I'm a man of my word. Why do you guys like me doing this?
Meat. Stoops Steakhouse.
All right, degenerates, listen up. One of your uncle's top 5 favorite podcasts now has merch. That's right. You can find me wear a shirt that says, yes, I listen to dudes yell about sports, and no, I haven't paid child support this month. So lay off, Linda. This merch pairs perfectly with butt-heavy, long chairs, and screaming about Doug Shouse. There has never been a better way to publicly display your virginity. So hit the Catechin merch store right now. Buy it before we forget to pay the bill for the website. Toodaloo, mother.
Do it! Just do it!
Lost my mouse there. It's the Catechin. Kentucky loses to Georgia 35-14. Fellas, how we feeling?
Worse than I did before the intro, but good job on that, bud. As far as the actual game goes, like about as well as I thought I would feel. It sucked, and they had the chances. They had back-to-back possessions where they did, we shank a 12-yard field goal. It's like 26, but and then we don't get any points in the second half. Like it's just the same shit, a different day. Really frustrating. Bully looked a lot better, but then all of a sudden we can't run the football. So, all right.
Yeah. I just feel sad. That was the beginning of my day, and I don't know. I did like that. Cheered me up though. The amount of videos that you created.
Yeah, bro. Like
probably used as much power as I don't know, a car wash.
Yeah.
Did you sleep yesterday or no?
No.
I didn't think so.
Just idea after idea.
For the record, that was entirely Jared. We literally had nothing to do with that. So bravo. Really good.
Shout
really
out to Ben.
Shout out to Ben for showing up.
All those actors that you had to hire.
Well, I don't understand what everyone's problem with me is, but that's okay. Just seems a little biased, but hey, we'll live with it. It's fine.
One of them wasn't fake. The one where the guy was saying thank you to Ben for the $500 donation. I really did just find that one. So.
Wait, no, I'm not even gonna. Never mind. Okay, cool. It's great.
But yeah, Cutter did look nice today.
At times he looked a lot better than he has, for sure.
That was welcome. But yeah, middle eight. What is Mark Stoops just hates the middle eight?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what you do about your kicker missing a 26-yarder. He hadn't missed all year. That's just so emblematic of the season, though, right? Like, of course he missed it. Of course he missed it. Like,
yeah,
take the shit out of it too.
Am I crazy for thinking that the missed kick is also entirely on Stoops, because you might as well just blame him for that as well?
It's
yeah. It makes no difference. So go ahead, I guess. Yeah.
I know the large takeaway from this will be like, oh, Cutter did look better, and he did. But also, I would imagine Georgia would game plan like, hey, let's stop the run, and if the redshirt freshman can beat us, then we'll see.
I felt like if I'm a Georgia fan, I don't feel particularly great about that game either, though. Like I don't feel like they looked real. I mean, we're just not very good right now. But I feel like as far like they're gonna feel. I don't think they're gonna feel great about that game either, because it was within reach when it really shouldn't have been for a lot longer than it should have been. So I mean, it is what it is. We're not winning. We'll win one more game. Tennessee Tech, mark it down.
I do like that we are Georgia's like Toledo. You know,
just a pain in their ass all the time. Yeah.
and then like it was a game way longer than it should have been. Like,
Bro, that overturned where they said it wasn't a catch. That's one of the most egregious things I've ever seen. He like maintained possession through 3 points of being down at the sideline. And they call it the other way. Are you serious? It didn't matter in the end of at the end of the game. But like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, what's a catch? What's not a catch? Right? Like, unbelievable. Also, Vandy's up on Alabama, so take that, Ben.
Well, he's busy right now. He's probably not watching.
Oh yeah, that's what he's doing. He's not watching the Alabama game. You're
he's
right.
our legal counsel, so he had to.
Ish, right?
He
Like
had any issues.
like if it were to be very convenient and non-consequential, probably. But
Well, if you have any issues with our intro today, then
Yeah, they can DM Ben.
Yeah,
he did sign off on it. So
he did. He was the one that said it was okay. So,
but basketball's coming next week.
That's good. Thank God.
Yeah, here's my thing with talking about the football games. Most years, in fact, every year before this, I would watch a Kentucky football game. I get excited, then I'd watch it, and then I'd be sad, and then I'd not have to talk about it. But we've pigeonholed ourselves here to have to not only watch these entire games, but now get on the show and have to give our thoughts on it. And I don't have many thoughts other than we're bad and Mark Stoops should be fired. But I feel like I've made that point over and over again for the first 6 minutes of this show.
It's almost more frustrating because, like, watching it, I went back and I watched the, basically every game this year, and there's so many points where they just don't execute, and like in the smallest ways, right? Like today, they had a couple really good play calls, where we pulled 2 guards and then threw an RPO to the left, like opposite where the guards pulled to, wide open. I mean, we had some really nice moments. And it just frustrates me more. I just wish we were ass all the time. Like, just make it bad so I don't have to ever get hope up, because I see something like that and I'm like, oh wow, we could, okay. We have some like, there's some things there that look really good at times, but then we just, play like Kentucky does, most of the time. And it's really frustrating because I feel like they have the potential to be a lot better, but they're just not. I mean, why I don't know. There's so many questions I have. Why don't we run the ball more? Why don't we run it more consistently? When we're starting to complete passes, we just abandon the run. Like, okay, that makes sense.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So obviously, Cutter played better today. He was atrocious last week, so kind of a mixed bag so far.
Mm-hmm.
Is he bad or is he just young? Like, would we feel okay with Cutter Boley going into next season?
After today, I feel a lot differently than I did last week, truthfully, because he holds onto the ball way too damn long most of the time when he's in the pressure. Like, he needs to learn how to get rid of it or like check down or something, because he took a sack on a possession early in the first half that was just egregious. He had 7 seconds of protection. I think I texted you guys. I think he had 7 or 8 seconds of like clean pocket, get rid of the thing, But I think. Go ahead.
It's like also somebody get open. Like,
even if they don't, though, don't take an 8-yard sack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just it's incredibly frustrating at times. But he doesn't. I felt like what I saw some things that like I needed to see today. He completed the short routes, some of the checkdowns. He made some good reads. He went through the progressions, things like that. But he's still a freshman, and God, how bad must Calzada be to not even be seeing the field, though?
Yeah.
Like, that's
tough. When he was hurt, I thought they were just going to make that a chance to just like try something else,
But then he was dressed and ready to go. I thought we were playing Cutter out of necessity, not like because we chose to. But like,
oh no, I mean like today, Cutter was banged up in the second half, and I was like, wait, I just thought they were going to use that as an excuse to sit him.
Well, they didn't, right? I mean, he ended up with better stats than Gunnar Stockton, but I mean, we couldn't do anything else. It didn't really matter. But
so I'm a Titans fan. Football season's misery, but this type of game would have made me feel really good.
Because
it's like a good rebuilding type game, right? Play against a really good team. Your quarterback shows out a little bit, some flashes, that kind of stuff. The thing is college football doesn't have rebuilding, right?
No, there's no draft. Yeah.
And like all these players could just be gone next year. So it's like, to me, it's just like we need some juice. And it has to come from the coach, some kind of change, something, or it's just going to go kind of drift into like too much apathy. Yeah.
Or
Braden,
we
are
just
you basketball, and we just say that, you know, we say, look, we're bad at football because we chose to be, you know. That way, at least I can say that.
I
I might
like
be
that.
prepared, actually, from now on.
Like, joke's on you. We want to be bad.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, okay, sure. I mean, we don't, but you know.
Yeah.
It's like in 8 Mile where Rabbit like makes fun of himself in the front. Braden,
Yeah.
don't look at me like that. You know your ass loved 8 Mile when it came out.
What's one of my favorite movies of all time? Still to this day. I'm just saying, it's funny that you're making the comparison. Yeah, he lives in a
You said
trailer
we
park.
should
He does with
essentially-
his mom. Yeah.
Yeah, we should rabbit ourselves.
I mean, if we had the talent of a bee rabbit, sure. We don't though. We can't wrap our way out of this one, boys. Like the schedule doesn't get any lighter either.
My fear was going into this was knowing in previous years Stoops plays Georgia close. Always does. This year not so much, but most years he keeps it within a respectable margin. And even like last year, like should have won that game. That's happened multiple times to us. My fear was we would win this game. And in the long run, that really screws us up because then you can kind of latch on to, well, he beat Georgia.
I thought the same thing. I would be more frustrated if they won the game. I mean, I wanted to win like every time they play, but like, yeah, stuff like that irritates the hell out of me. It would have bugged me so bad if they'd have won this game. Just out of sheer, like, you could have won the last two. You shit the bed then, and then you beat Georgia. Okay. I still can't believe he missed that kick at the end of the half. What a kick in the nuts. Like, I lost all hope right then. Like, it wouldn't have probably made a difference at all, but you knew it was over at that point, right? Like, you missed a 26-yarder. The kid just absolutely shanks it like a lamb. It was, oh my God, it was so awesome.
Even then, the burning of the 20 seconds before ultimately taking the timeout.
Okay, you said that in the group chat, like the worst clock management ever. And then they were stellar for like 6 plays in a row, and then they shit the bed and missed a 26-yard field goal. Like, it's just the absolute like snapshot of what this team does. Give you a little bit of hope, it'll piss you off, give you some hope, and then just absolutely just like devastate you with the stupidest shit you've ever seen.
To be fair, though, with that, it felt like that was just Cutter masterclassing the clock.
Well, right, whether it was him, whoever it was a lot different from burning 20 seconds out of the 70 you had left with one timeout to just burn it right after. That was devastatingly bad. Like oh my God.
And also got to mention the catch that wasn't. And it's so weird. The longer I watch football, the more I'm not sure on what one of the most basic rules are.
It was a catch. He had 3 points. So if your ass touches, your elbow touches, your knee touches, you're down. You don't have to survive the fall through that. That's literally in the rule book. Look it up. He caught the football. That was a catch. And of course, they just have to go and review that shit. Like, they're unbelievable. Like, just, it's such a waste of. It wouldn't have mattered anyways. But like, what is like? You're right. They all tried to like spin it. They were all saying, "Oh, that's a catch," and then when they ruled it not a catch, they're like, "Oh, well, maybe it wasn't." Okay. What do you have to take it home with him, water it, like feed it? You know what I mean? Like, good Lord, he caught the football. He did. Like, that's a catch through and through.
And that's the thing is like we're not going to win. I think we've all
no,
accepted
but like,
that.
do we have to put the salt in the wound? Like, honestly, like just give me the right. That was a catch. I'll go to my grade. Show me any replay that tells me it's not a catch. Read the rule book. That was a catch, 100%. There's no doubt about it. He caught the football, went through the ground, and then it bounced off him at the end. It was I have no idea how that was reversed.
Especially in a game where it felt like our trenches were holding their own. It's just like those kind of things where a drive gets ended early or whatever. You know, we can't move the ball because of something stupid, either procedural or.
Well, one thing we played pretty well on defense in the trenches. Outside of we'd get upfield a lot on some draw play, and we'd overextend ourselves and be 2 yards deep in the backfield when they'd hand the ball off, and they'd have 5 or 6 yards clear. But like sideline to sideline, pretty good. I mean, good pursuit. Tackling was poor again. I think we've had 12 missed tackles at least per game this year, which is a lot. But we weren't like terrible, you know. I mean, we had good pursuit. We had good. We just can't either. They're on the field for an hour and a half because we can't get off the field on 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 3, or we over pursue and then they throw a little slant route. Do we not have anybody who can play the middle of the field? Like, you just put have them QB spy, have them stand there. Like, what?
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, that was something. It was our the linebacker run defense
Mhm.
was just kind of rough.
It wasn't great. I think that it was better than the linebacker pass defense in the middle of the field. I think that's the only thing Stockton could find is that he pushed that ball 8 to 10 yards down the field, middle of the field, wide open every time.
All right, so we had some news yesterday. Alan Cutler, legend, UK media legend, takes a very long way to explain that Stoops came to Mitch after the Tennessee game last year, discussing a buyout, and then there's been some discourse surrounding it of whether that was true. I will say this, Alan Cutler, from me following him for almost 2 decades now, and I think he was like the news guy like when my dad was growing up. Alan Cutler is about as reliable of a newsbreaker as there is.
Yeah.
So it is something that holds some water, although Stoops in his press conference just said, there is 0 chance I'm walking away. You know what I mean? 0 was the exact quote that Stoops said.
Well, so I bet he came to him like, yeah, do you want to pay me the money now or later? I mean, he's not going to, I doubt he was willing to take, a big discount to leave. I'm sure he was like, hey, do you want to fire me now? Like, if you could do $40 million, not a whole lot I wouldn't do, right?
But was he willing? Because I think the biggest thing though is that's a lot of money, and it's like due within 30 days, right? Was he willing to?
That's I don't think we've ever discussed that. It's maybe Ben brought it up and I tuned out because he was just going on, or something. But I did not realize it was you had to pay the whole buyout within 30 days of firing him. So that does make a big difference in like getting rid of him. He's not going anywhere for now. Like that's crazy. Most buyouts you can pay over a course of a decade if you have to.
Well, that would probably be where the negotiation is, right?
What's that?
I would imagine that's where the negotiation is.
And if you're Mark Stoops, do you budge at all? No.
Yeah, because Kentucky has no leverage in that situation.
No. Unless he wants.
I will say,
put him on do not disturb and you move on.
I think Ben made a good point here, where Mitch and the athletic department have been talking about all this new revenue they have coming in, all this money. I do think, especially now with the apathy setting in the fan base, basketball's about to start, people have given up on the program. I think you may lose more money for people not caring about football than what you could end up actually paying in a Mark Stoops buyout.
Oh no, it'd be hard. Because I don't think you give up on. I don't think fans will give up for like ever on the program. Like they don't just never go to a game again. I think until Stoops is gone, but once he is, maybe there's some restored hope, right? Like in the immediacy of it, sure, maybe, but I think he's. I don't think he goes anywhere, and I don't think he wants to accept anything less than the full buy. I wouldn't. What? There's literally no reason for him to take anything less than the exact amount he's owed it when they fire him. Like there's no incentive. Like you can be like, oh, it's the right thing to do. Yeah, right. Like there's no way.
Because what would you rather do if you're in his position? Like coach losing football for the next few years and get paid way more money?
I will coach roller derby with my eyes having or my nails having like pins.
You gotta let me finish. You
for
sure gotta let me finish.
My point is, go ahead, finish. But there's no way that I would tell you the opposite.
Brother, you're still not letting me finish. Would you rather coach losing football for the next few years and get your full contract, or just sit around and do nothing or take any other job and get like $10 million less?
100% the first option. Absolutely. $10 million is generational for, I mean, $1 million would help. You know what I mean? I just, there's no way I'd negotiate a lower buyout. Like there's no way. I mean, somebody maybe get sick of the public humiliation getting beat every week.
Could be something. Save face. I mean, he's up until the past couple of years, he's easily the most beloved coach in the history of the program, maybe just behind Bear Bryant. But as far as people who are alive and kicking right now, I don't think there's anyone even close to the way people loved Stoops.
No, I don't think so.
Even now.
But I mean, most people seem to really not like him at this point, but I mean, overall, probably.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't like Rick, and then
now
he comes back, and we love him. We'll come around on Cal again, I'm sure too.
I think I'm already back on Cal.
You would.
Why is that?
For basketball school, you know.
He's right.
Oh Lord.
During that beef, I had Stoops' back. I was like, yeah, Stoops is right. Like, we have all these postseason wins in football, and then proceeded to not win anymore after getting in that beef.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but we'll got Big Blue Madness next weekend. A lot of good The Jalen Lowe mic'd up was nice. He seems like a real, like, I'm excited for Jalen Lowe this season. He's he was getting blocks on like our centers in that mic'd up.
I haven't seen it. I'll have to go watch it.
Good. He seems bought in, which is exactly the kind of person that we needed. So yeah, save us, Mark Pope.
All right, we can go to the chat here before we head out. Otis says Mitch needs to do the right thing. Fire Stoops right now. Stop this cancer. Sass says Mitch wouldn't even talk to Stoops about it last year. He won't fire him. We would owe Stoops $30 million. I'm just saying, where there's a will, there's a way. I think. I don't know. Could be more cope on my part.
I think there'll be mounting pressure when they don't win another game till Tennessee Tech. I mean, it might. I just as a PR thing, right? Because like it doesn't make any sense to fire. Like you're not going to win more games for firing him this year. Like it's not going to help anything now, but it might. It'll help going forward, I think.
I'm not willing to pencil in a Tennessee Tech W at this point.
Tennessee Tech is.
Oh, you gotta be. They're good. So bad. No, they're not.
They're pretty good. I'm pretty
points
sure
up on the board.
Yes.
Lincoln says
they're undefeated. There you go. Okay.
Lincoln says it looks like UK is in a good spot for Tyron Stokes. Very true.
Very true. Very nice.
Be good.
Also get rid of Hamden, get a new overhaul on offense. The thing is, we've done that a couple of times.
I don't think he's that bad. Everyone hates him so much. I think he's fine. I think the players are more the issue, but
I do wish there were more sort of easy button passes for Cutter. A lot of the easy plays are typically like one read right now.
Yeah.
But I think there could be more plays that set him up for success. But I guess it's kind of tough when you go into the season thinking you're having one starting quarterback and then you switch to another.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see. I don't think Cutter's bad. I think he could be an SEC caliber starting quarterback. I just think he's really young right now.
I agree.
And we're going to have to deal with the growing pains. The only thing that sucks is if you had a fresh coach and you see the team like this and you see the flashes from Cutter, you're feeling encouraged. But when it's a guy who's been here for 13 years and you're looking down the barrel of a rebuild and a quarterback showing flashes, it's not really something you want to see. You would think that we would have these sort of plans in place, but we do not.
It does feel kind of rough to take any positives from anything because it does feel like a total reset's coming. And when that happens, you don't know who's going to stay, who's going to go. Probably most are going to go, right? Will he even be here next year? I don't know. But he showed flashes today. That was kind of encouraging. I mean, he held onto the ball like it was his right arm, but like at times he did well. He played better than he did last week and the week before. So.
And when Kentucky football, especially under Stoops, if it's not one thing, it's another. Because last week you were having Cutter just miss just wide open receivers. Today, less of that. But when he was hitting like Fred Farrier, like directly in the chest or in the hands, and it's just dropped, or even on the deep ball where he purposefully underthrew it so that the receiver could go under, and the receiver just lets it fall. It's tough. It's tough. I'm feeling much different about the game today if we just have a few more of those sort of highlight passes. The fans just need something to hold on to because hope is the currency around here.
Right.
And
we are bankrupt
through a lot of that. Yeah. But basketball is going to be so good, guys.
Oh, absolutely. We're paying for it right now, but it'll pay off then. It's going to.
It has to be good.
If it's not, can you imagine? Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Well, that's all I got tonight, fellas. You guys got anything else?
good games going on. Texas is losing to Florida by 10.
I was thinking about, so actually, I do want to say something about that. Arch Manning, I think Daniel Jones like absorbed the Manning magic from Arch Manning.
Okay.
I mean, they ran Quinn Ewers out of town to watch this kid not be able to complete a 4-yard out. So there's that.
Because he was on Monday Night Football with the Mannings, and he looks like one of them. He looks just like one of them. It's crazy how much Daniel Jones looks like his parents gave him HGH whenever he was 8 years old as well.
Forehead that big, huh?
Yeah, and the eyes. It's just, yeah. I think that's what happened, like a Space Jam type situation.
That's gotta be what's going on in Los Angeles right now. UCLA's up 17-7 on Penn State, and they haven't won a game all year. So let's go.
Yeesh.
Is that Nico?
Yeah, he's out here slinging. Got a couple of touchdowns, 10 for 14, 92 yards.
So James Franklin, the next Kentucky head coach.
I was going to say, at what point would you? Yeah, probably. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
He's winning at Vandy. Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
I got into an argument the other day because I said I would take Dan Mullen as the head coach of Kentucky.
Yeah, I would too, because Dan Mullins, he wins everywhere he's been, and at a better rate than most coaches that we could get. So look at what Florida's done since he left now, and then tell me it's not. He didn't do a good job. Boys, I wish we had more fun things to talk about, but it's good to see you guys.
Yeah, good to see y'all too. I mean, the good times are coming.
Yep, for sure.
Long sleeves in basketball.
Wait.
Calcata, that name gets me every time. Who's an option if you fire Stoops and Summerall doesn't take the job? You know, I haven't quite reached to the point of coaching search yet to where I'm looking at candidates. I do like the USF guy.
Rocco Manuel.
Okay, yeah. Maybe see, I'd want a guy who's actually like a head coach. I don't know if I really want like I'm not Bronco. I'm saying I don't want like a high end like coordinator or
the new hot coordinator. I get what you're saying. You want somebody.
Or what about Nick Saban?
Yeah, I'd like that. I'd take it. We talked about this before. 2 years of Nick Saban versus 6 of Summerall. 2 years of Nick Saban every time.
Well, Bill Belichick.
Hell no. They're worse than we are. They got their asses kicked again.
All right, boys. Well, I'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody, for joining the Catechin. For Braden, for Caleb, I'm Jared, and go Cats.
Go Cats. Commodores.